Um, I want to make this video. I really don't talk about this a whole lot, but when I talked about the dysfunctions in the black community and stuff like this, um, you know, it's really hard to say what can be done and what we need to do, because you gotta understand this thing, man. A lot of dudes, are in jail. A lot of dudes ended up dying. So it's not a whole lot of men. So it's like, how can you blame somebody who's not even there, And at the same time, a lot of these guys who have children or whatever, people say, oh, he's a thug, or he needs to get his life together. He needs to be a good man. This is that. But you gotta understand this. If that black man was a good man, if he was not a thug, he wouldn't have all those baby mamas. Those women wouldn't even have sex with him. So it's like, it's the chicken and egg argument. People say, well, hey, these dudes need to stop doing this, or they need to clean up their life and go to college and this and that. If they were in college, if they were doing the right thing, they wouldn't have all those women chasing them. They wouldn't have kids. They wouldn't be able to get sex like that. If they didn't have tattoos and all this other stuff, and they didn't smoke weed, they wouldn't be able to get sex on request. They wouldn't have 8 children by 5 baby mamas. You know what I'm saying? They would probably have 2 children by 1 woman, but at the same time, they would be getting put on child support. What people don't understand is, as a black man in this society, you really cannot win. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you talk about relationships, long-term relationships, you really can't win. And it's a lot of people, especially from the South, who, conditioned to think that, hey, I gotta win. In order to win in life, I gotta get with a black woman in order to do that, so I can recreate myself again, and all that type of stuff. But at the same time, it's like, it doesn't matter if she's black or not. It seems like, as a black man, society is really gonna eat you alive anyway, because, if they black, you're gonna have to deal with child support. Then they're gonna be having sex with other dudes and all this other stuff. Them dudes gonna be beating your children. And then on top of that, if they not black, you're gonna have to deal with their family's cultural racism and systematic bullshit. You know what I'm saying? You have to deal with all that. And your child's gonna be seen that they're gonna look at your child as less than. And it's just a whole bunch of drama and BS. And like I said, people don't understand, as a man, as a black man, you cannot really win from the standpoint of, if those guys were not thugs, and if those guys were going to college and doing what they were supposed to do, they wouldn't be considered the first choice of black women. And I'll tell you why. I got cousins that are successful with women, okay? I got a lot of cousins that are pretty successful with women. I can name 3 of these guys. They're not all necessarily in the street, so to speak. I know probably I can actually say 4 or 5 cousins. Like 2 of them in the streets out of 4 of them. But you gotta understand this though. These guys are like, none of these guys are in college. None of these guys are serious about their life or anything like that. They all just think about having sex with women, and they're not really trying to do shit in their life, and they're successful. And then I got a cousin who's similar to me. This guy's trying to do something with his life. He's in college. He's chasing an engineering degree. You know what I'm saying? He's 22 years old. You know what I'm saying? He's a Virgo. He's a good dude. I'm a Virgo. He's a little younger than me, but at the same time, he don't got no woman chasing him. Probably he might have an Asian or an Indian girl chasing him at school, lightly flirting with him or something like that. But he doesn't have a whole lot of black women just on his tail or on his tip like that. And I know that for a fact, because if you're a dude and you going to college or something like that, you trying to do something with your life, you working a job, you're not going to have a whole lot of those women on your tip, unless you have to have like a shiny car or a really high paying job or a big house. You gotta have material assets for them to even pursue you. But let you be just a normal guy working his way up, you know what I'm saying, with a normal car, a cash car, and you don't really have your own place, or you're not balling like that, you're not gonna have to worry about getting nobody pregnant. You know what I'm saying? I can tell you, it's been a long time since I've even gotten laid, but I can tell you this though. That's why I say that people, all these people who tell people what they need to do, they aren't even realistic, and they aren't our age, so they don't know shit. So if you listening to somebody that's 40 years old and you telling you as a black man that's born in the 1990s what you should do in life, you need to stop, because they don't understand the real climate out here. Because it's all over the country. This shit's the same. It's about what year you're born, it's about what year you're born in more than what state you're born in. Because the shit's every state is the same. But yeah, man, if y'all need any advice, man, just hit me up. I can give y'all my email. We can talk about this, man. But yeah.